So I took out my Berserker Marauders. I wasn't getting real consistent value out of them, and I've found that replacing them with Harpooners has given me more value than if I would have kept the Marauders in. Not only do the Harpooners damage the opposing side, but it also disrupts. It disrupts like something, I guess, like an Axeman deck, which is looking like what I'm up against right now. I mean, this deck archetype I'm running isn't too popular. I haven't even seen a mirror. I doubt I'll ever see a mirror of what I'm playing right now. I mean, I feel it's unique. So I'm assuming he's running Axeman. And with the nerf to Axeman, I consider it a nerf. You have to set up Axeman in the row opposing adjacent on the other side for them to even work. And I just think that's too open to disruption, especially with the Harpooners that I have here. As much as I would have loved to keep 3 Savage Bears, and as silly as I've seen it become, I really don't need 3 Savage Bears. And then the Archer, we have Vabjorn, and that creates value. We've seen what an Archer Vabjorn does. That Ogliard, just that 9 strength body that just drops immediately, just set me up for being at a 1 card disadvantage, which is really smart on his part. So I wasted 2 cards. I wasted 2 cards for me to take the round. Now, normally people would pass and get back up 1 card, but the thing about how I play this deck is I'm very committed to 2-rounding people. Like, you have to be this aggressive. If you're running this deck, you have to be that aggressive. You have to try to take it in 2 rounds. Even if you're down 2 cards, try to take it in 2 rounds, because you're doing damage passively or on deploy to your opponent. So let's hope that he doesn't have clear weather, because now I put him in a situation, and this is me telegraphing to him, hey, yeah, you made me go down a negative card, but I'm gonna take round 2. You're getting 2 rounded, bud. You're not getting your dailies from me. And I have 1 Savage Bear. I'm gonna put that down next. So whatever he puts in another row, which I don't think he's dumb enough to put in another row. If I was him, I'd stack it all in 1 row. Skeleton Storm. See, now he's really telling me that he's an Axeman deck. So is he really expecting me to be that dumb and put things in the middle of the row right there? No. No, that's not how it works. So now whatever he puts down now really is going to take 3 points of damage. Like, there's nothing. Axeman deck is more reactive than proactive, so I don't really understand. Like, I don't really have, except for Murderbrak, I don't have anything that's gonna go down in that ranged row. And if he has any other weather, I see, there we go. Now, this is the beautiful thing about Harpooners. It's disruption. I mean, yeah, sure, it's only 1 point of damage, but it's disruption. And now, you know, he has nothing that activate that Axeman in that row. Except maybe now. Burner Brawn 2. Okay. Alright. I could Hjalmar in the melee row. I could Vabjorn. But that seems like a waste. I mean, for 1 Axeman, and he could just Priest of Freya it back. Yeah, we're gonna clear skies. I'm gonna go ahead and just deny value altogether to that Axeman. Oh wow. Okay. I guess I ticked them off. So we're up against Spy, Nilfgaard, more than likely. Whenever I see John Calvet, I just feel like, okay, he's gonna run Spies. The hand's looking pretty nice. It's not the best of hands, but I'll work with it. I got the Savage Bear Shield Maiden combo right here that I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna go ahead and place the Savage Bear down, but if he's running Spies, maybe he has Assassins. If I was him, I'd immediately use an Assassin right now. Oh wow, look at that. Did exactly what I thought was gonna come, and it happened. So, we're gonna put a Raging Berserker down, and the reason I put Raging Berserker down to the left of his Spy units is because it was Fringilla Vigo. is a common card, sometimes common card in Spies. When I played Spies, I used Fragilla Vigo, and she comes in clutch. Like, if I have an enforcer, or not an enforcer, a brigade that has a high number, and I put something small next to that high number, she benefits me. Oh, that's very committal. He oxed. He oxed me. That's very rude. Go ahead, Ragnarok. See if he's gonna clear weather that.
My son has erred.
Is he looking for his clear weather? I mean, I know there's a clear weather unit like Death Mold, 3-point body that can pull up the clear weather. No, it doesn't look like he's got clear weather. If he's stacking it all in one row like that. This is another reason why I have the harpooners instead of the marauders right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take his brigade, put it in the siege row. Get some value out of that Ragnarok. He's playing really deep into round 1. Like, I'm thinking that he wants me to like waste all of my combos. Which is very. Oh, see, he had clear weather. Why would you wait? Why would you let Ragnarok tick for as long as it did? All right, fine. I'm gonna play the shield maidens. I don't care. You get my tempo above you. But he's really wearing down my cards. In turn, he's wearing down his too. And we still have Harold the Cripple. Like I said, we never play him in round 1. As enticing as it looks, I just don't think he gets the most value out of round 1. Round 2, maybe, depending on the situation. If we're trying to push for a 2-round, which I usually do. Round 3. He comes in clutch. If he's the last card to play, he'll swing it back for me. Another brigade. Well, the only thing he doesn't have weather, so, and he gave me a target for my blood curdling roar. And then I was gonna say the only combo I have left is now it's my Vabjorn Archer combo.
I shall flog them into submission.
Peter, and he's gonna do it. Yeah, man. This puts me at an awkward position. It's not gonna be enough even with me just using the Archer. I'm committed to if I want to take round 1, I'm gonna have to use him. I knew it. He's gonna pass right here. Going down -2 cards. This is very committal to me. Now, normally I don't like doing a dry pass with this deck, but it's looking like I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to take this to round 3. I'm down way too many cards for me to. It's looking bleak for me right now. Oh, Armor Smith. It would have been nice to have you in round 1. Really would have been nice to have you in round 1. Raging Berserker. Unless he has an Enforcers out, I don't see Berserker being valuable to me. So we're gonna go ahead and mulligan him off in the next round. He's gonna take my bear. He's adding insult to injury, and he's gonna take my bear. That's my bear, guy. I think he thinks I'm running Priestesses of Freya. Which I guess if I had Priestesses of Freya, I'd pull my bear back out. But for a Skellige deck like this, I think it is a little odd that I'm not running any Priestesses of Freya. We don't need the Berserker. We don't have anything to pop the Berserker unless he has Enforcers out. So, I mean, my hand's not bad, but it's not great. I'm still. Oh look, an Enforcer. Gee. I wish I had a Berserker. Let's develop that in the middle row because we have Hailstorm, and even if he doesn't have his Ox, so he can't lock it. I mean, it would be that's a perfect lock target right there. If he still had Ox, he'd lock Undvik and he'd lock Hjalmar. But then I have Donar for this very reason. The only reason I run Donar is to what is he doing? Wow, he's the best player on my team. MVP from my opponent. But as I was saying, as well as a counter to like something like his enforcer right there, I also have Donar to unlock whatever he locks. And if I had Donar in round 1, I would have unlocked the bear. I'll go ahead and develop the middle row again by putting his newly put down enforcer.
I never miss.
Oh, there's his other assassin. I bet you he has his third assassin in his hand. I know this. I know he runs 3 assassins. And here comes Mr. Clutch. Harold the Cripple. Keeping the pace for me. Thank you, buddy.
A shame I have no time.
I wonder if he's dumb enough to put something in the bag. Did. That's funny. Okay, here you go. And if that last card in your hand is your assassin, oh, look at that.